Hello, and thank you for clicking on this video. I'm Brave Shadow. I love video games. This is the Shadow Source where I talk about them. And today we're going to be talking about Sony's press conference at E3 2018. And let me tell you, there's a lot to say. Now, let's get straight into it. This press conference was a series of ups and downs, and trying to really grade this is very difficult. But let's start from the beginning. We have this weird location that everybody at the conference is in. This guy comes out, starts playing guitar. If I'm correct, that is the same guy who actually orchestrated the theme song to the first Last of Us game. And he's doing a song for The Last of Us 2, and then it phases into the game. The game looks splendid. I mean, when I mean it looks good, you can even get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get into here. You can actually see, like, you know, the nose bend and flex, and it's just like, they really went in for that realism. But then it just goes from this beautiful moment to just, I am killing everything in sight. And just to see some of the gameplay, the little bit of crafting that's in there was great. And that was something that we needed to see, because if we didn't see that, it would have been awful. But it's good that we saw a new cutscene, and we saw new gameplay. And then right after that, there's a little intermission. This intermission was so boring. I don't know why they included it, but I understand, because you have all these people going from one area to another. But right as they get to that other area and you think there's going to be some gameplay, there's a guy at the flute. So I'm thinking, is this music thing going to be a common theme? And like, even looking through the Twitch chat while watching this, everybody's upset, you know, and I'm just kind of like sitting there like, really? Come on, let's just get to the game. But then, boom, it gets to the game. And what is it? Ghost of Tsushima? It looks so fantastic. Like, looking at these fields and looking at the sun and, you know, the grass and the leaves falling, and, you know, the sound effects of the guy running up and like grappling onto the roof. Like, everything is so well done. But what really amazes me is that during the fight between, you know, the main protagonist and some chick that came out of nowhere, when they begin fighting, like, you see the actual, you know, whole intricacy of this game. When they're moving, the grass or the leaves down below them are moving in the direction that they're moving, and everything's shifting. There's leaves falling from the sky. You hear the army in the back, and all this stuff is happening at once as they're talking and fighting. And it's such a beautiful game. But one thing that I'm really hoping for this game, because in the early trailers we saw this guy go from a samurai to a ninja, that this plays similar to the Tenchu series. So if you can mix kind of the samurai stuff, like where it's like, you know, sometimes you have your sword fights, to that kind of stealth combat, whoo, I'm buying this. But continuing on, you know, you have this kind of Quantum Break ripoff, and I wasn't impressed. The game, I think, was called Control. It was not fun. But continuing on, this is where it gets really good. You got Death Stranding, and you got Resident Evil 2. I know Resident Evil 2 probably won't be an exclusive, but I know Death Stranding is. And both of those games are so bizarre. But obviously Death Stranding is on the further side of that as we're watching this. And what it appears to be is this dude's like a postman. He's delivering packages from one place to another and risking his life. I mean, there were some nasty parts in that, like the whole toe thing, and then that chick that just, wow, it's the bug. But then you have the Resident Evil 2 game. Now, I'll be honest, when that first started, I'm sitting here, you know, the beginning of it, it's the POV of a rat, right? And, you know, you're scurrying around, and I'm like, please, I already saw this Control stuff that looked so bad. Don't give me something else that's bad. But it ends up being good, because then you figure out, oh, it's your boy Leon over here popping the shots and calling them as well. And then, you know, you see some, you know, nasty demon things and some zombies, and you just like, okay, I'm set. I already know what this is about. But then, as the press conference goes, you know, you have Spider-Man. That was their kind of thing to wrap it. Oh, wait. Before the Spider-Man, you had Kingdom Hearts. Now, throughout the conference, we saw Kingdom Hearts in not only the first time through the Xbox press conference, which to this day, I still don't understand I think it's just for money, you know, put it on the Xbox so more people can buy it. Why not? But what was really crazy is that the Kingdom Hearts press conference, or the Square Enix press conference, showed similar gameplay. And now it comes to the Sony press conference and they're like, yeah, we're going to show you some new stuff plus all the other stuff you saw. So we see, you know, Captain Jack Sparrow and stuff, and Sora looking yo-ho in a bottle of rum and the golden little tooth, and it looks cool. It looked great. And the ship battles, the ship battles. And with all that being said, though, what really struck me is that if you buy it on PlayStation, you get every single Kingdom Hearts game that came before it. So it literally eliminates any type of reasoning to buy it on any other console. So I don't know why you'd buy it on the Xbox when you can just buy it on the PlayStation, but that's besides, that's neither here nor there. The point is, Spider-Man, after the Kingdom Hearts stuff, Spider-Man looked great, but my thing is if they're going to create a sequel to this game, why are they putting every single villain into this one game? Because who are you going to fight next? Come on. You know, unless it's like Venom is in the next game and that's the whole big bad. Because, like, for me, it's like, you don't want to just throw everything out there, but, you know, who knows what Insomniac is doing out there and what they have planned with Sony. So, overall, I liked what was shown. I loved what was shown. The intermission's gotta go. The guy playing the flute is gotta go. And I want to see more third-party stuff. You know, compared to last year's E3, this one, it was strong with first party, but it just needed a little more trinkling of some third party stuff just to kind of fluff it up so it looks better. But on paper, it's really good. You know, if you compare it to the Xbox press conference, the Xbox showed a lot of fluff, but very like few core like AAA high quality exclusives. So it's like literally the complete opposite, but you know, I'll be discussing more on just which one won E3, but I have to say right now with Sony, I'm going to go ahead and give them a 7. The reason why it's a 7 is because they could have gotten more third parties on board. They could have taken out some of the stuff from the conference. Maybe just been straight up from the beginning, like, hey, like, I know Sean Layden was a little bit, but it's like, just show me the games. If you don't have much to show me the games. I don't need any music, just go. I don't need any panel, just go. But yeah, that's why it's going to get a 7 out of 10. But if you like this video and enjoyed the content that I provide, drop a like for me. If you have your own opinions on this conference, whether it's worse or better than any other conference, let me know in the comments down below. And last but not least, as the whole YouTube kind of sacred ritual thing, you know, forces me to do, subscribe. I gotta tell you, subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to see my stuff when it gets posted. And be great people, play great games, do great things, and most of all, love yourself. I'll see you guys later. Brave Shadow out.
Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robbers, and he's playing Batman. Freddy's gonna rob him. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, I got the Glock in my